thank you for joining. I've already created this set already of a book and a kind of a folio, and I thought I should make a quick video just to show how to connect the two layers together, because it's quite a large one comparing to the other ones I've done so far. So I am going to go through what's included in the kit and then just create this quickly with you, together with the pockets, what goes where. There are instructions on the file, but I thought I'll still create this one. I'll also mention that I'm totally in love with this pattern, and after making this one, I've also created a gift box from using this pattern, slightly different shades, but so it matches nicely together. And within that gift box there is more of a pinkish big book cover that goes inside the box, so it's slightly different. And I will upload a tutorial for the gift box as well, because creating the frame can be a bit tricky. Okay, on to this one. So it comes with the book cover. I have used some of the pattern papers and some coffee papers to create the inner pages, and I've stuck them inside. Then I've added some pockets, also using some leftovers from like this. Or I had a printing error when I firstly printed that, so I had an extra bit of that, so I've used it here as a pocket. And yeah, some of the paper I printed it second time to create some pockets here as well. And I've used some leftovers of the tea stain papers to create pockets. So basically I didn't throw any piece, even this bit here. So literally any bit left I had, I've used this to create like extra pockets. So I'll just show you this one. So it opens twice, like on this side. So you got it's quite a long one, and the pockets comes with the kit, and loads of pretty envelopes and pages, and tags and labels. And I'm going to show you how to create yours. So yeah, I've got this bit here and this one here. And let me make sure it's folded properly. It is now. Okay, so I'm quickly going to do this with you. I've already trimmed these beforehand, so I'm not going to waste your time. Yeah, so these are the extra bits that comes. So these are the envelopes. I've just printed it as an extra sample, but what I've done, I've used one of those pattern paper to print on the back of the envelope, so it's double-sided print. Or you can just stick a piece here at the back where the fold shows, so if you don't want to leave it blank. So yeah, so it's this envelope, and with these cute stamps and labels. This is the book cover. The tag is included as well, with some mini labels as well that you can stick on top. The book cover, basically you trim around, fold over, stick back to back, and fold again. This is here to add a tag with the labels here. And these are all these pretty pieces. You can use either with this set or with any journal you're working on. Envelopes you want to fold over where the frame is, and then trim these mini bits here to create the folds. There's some pretty postcards, and these are the pattern paper you can use for so I've printed a few back to back, so I can use them in the book as well. So onto the extra labels. So I'm just going to create the folio with you quickly. These are the pockets, but you can create any extra pockets using the the pattern papers that comes with this kit. I'll put a link to the listing on Etsy, and yeah, okay, so this is printed both sides, so it's page 1, print page 2 and the back of page 1. I made page 2 slightly larger, so when you trim around this one, then you just trim the excess and there's no white pieces left because this is larger. So you are folding this. I mean, that's a fairly easy one to make. Fold in the middle. This piece, try to trim it as one. I mean, I know it's a bit tricky to get into the middle here and still not cut through. But if you do, don't worry. All you have to do is just stick it then back to back. The bit that you want to leave for now and glue is this wing here, because this is going to be stuck onto this layer here. And then when you fold over, then it's, I mean, basically it's the connecting piece, this wing. I think actually I'm going to, so this one I have created with the blue side inside, but you can play around with this, because now that I've realized that I've printed this with this part on the front, I'm going to stick to it. So I have two different ones, so you can choose which one you like. Didn't think of that before. Okay, so I managed somehow to print it, to cut this piece. It's showing on page number 3 as one, and I'm going to stick this on here. So I'm going to apply glue to the edges here. It doesn't need to be fully covered. Being careful here. But honestly, don't worry if you cut this as 2 separate pieces, because we're still going to stick them back to back. Okay. I'm just checking that I don't have too many blank areas here. I'm just going to trim or go over with an ink, over this big part here. I don't want to start over trimming it. Yeah, and basically so I'll fold it over, let me think, because now I'm doing it the other way around. Yeah, so I'm going to fold this the other way around. Before sticking, I'm just going to show you how it is if you're doing it this way. So the other option is just to fold it over like this, and then other way around, and then you stick this bit here, unless you wish to have it open the other way around, but so it's like that. And then if you don't want this piece to show, you can cover it with one of these pockets here and it won't show. But I think I'm going to stick mine the other side, and I think I am going to just fix this. Yep. So how did I do it before? Oh, I want to do it this way. So this piece is gonna go in like this, and then it will fold over like that. Sorry, I'm taking an extra time here to trim the edges. It's not showing as much because it's very pale, but still I know it's there. Okay, so like this. I'm gonna keep it easy. I'm gonna stick it like that instead of turning it the other way around. And where is them? And then I'll use this as my pocket, and it will cover this blank area. So you can play with this as you like. So it's like this. Every second I start another. Okay. No, I said I want to do it like this. Silly woman. I'm going to move a tiny bit to the edge here so I can easily fold it over. And while I'm here, I'm going to stick one pocket here. It's not showing as much because it's kind of blending in the pattern, but I'm still going to put a pocket here. And then I will add the extra pockets that comes with the kits. I'm doing here. Okay, yeah. Forgot to add glue here. Okay, done. So it's covering this the wing that we used to connect, and now we've got the pocket here. And while I'm on this side, I'm going to add the extra pockets. So just going to so I'm going to have one here. So basically this goes here, this comes on top. So you've got these two here, and there is this one here, and this goes on top here. It's just the quickest way to do this. So glue, glue, glue. I'm doing it like a very narrow strip so the envelopes can still fit in. So I'm going to the bottom and lining it with the side as well. And then this comes here. So I'm gluing these three here. Stick, sorry, to stick on top. Now these ones. So this comes first. My hands are sliding. Okay. So always the sides are done. I'm not supposed to put ink glue on. I'm holding it with my fingers. So because the amount of times that I've stuck the wrong sides taught me a lesson. Because once you turn it over, okay. So this side with the pocket is ready. So we've got one here. You've got one here. I might just push it a tiny bit to the left so the folds, so this folds easily over. It's probably just like a millimeter, but that's enough to make a difference. Yes. And now I'm gonna go over and make sure you're sticking the pockets the correct way around. So you've got this side and this side, and basically I'm not gonna waste more of your time. So basically this goes on here, this goes on here, and you've got the third one here. Make sure you're following the same pattern here. And turning it over, you've got this side here, which this is where probably I'm going to stick mine over here. Let me do this with you quickly. If you left me by now, that's fine. I mean, once you make the folio, then it's pretty straightforward. And these ones coming here. Again, try to make narrow strips of glue so this one stays open enough room to put the big envelopes through. Postman. So you just need to line up the lines together so it matches. This comes like this. That's it really. I mean, have fun creating yours. I will put the link to the listing in the description. Have fun creating the book. I mean, it's like super pretty and elegant. I've added some feathers to this luggage tag. Enjoy making pockets. That's my favorite part. And it would be really nice if you share some pictures. These are the mini stamps. This one I paper clipped, this one I glued in. And what I've done, I've played with the sizes of the inner pages so it doesn't look too symmetric. And yeah, it would be really nice if you share some of your creation. Thank you so much for watching.